Hey guys, so today I'm doing a monthly favorites video. I feel like I should have done this about a week ago because it's now a week into April, but I was just so into my tutorials and stuff I kind of forgot about it, so it's like a week late. Let's just deal with that right now. But I had tons and tons of stuff I really loved during March and I wanted to share with you. And there's quite a lot of stuff here. I've got like skincare, makeup, food, clothes, music, heaps and heaps of stuff, so let's just jump straight in. The first thing I wanted to mention are these ZOEVA graphic eyeliners. I've never really been one to go, wow, that's a great eyeliner. Like, I have been through so many brands of eyeliners. This is the first time I've really been blown away by an eyeliner. These are so creamy, but they don't move around. You don't need to sit there kind of warming it up in your waterline. They just glide straight on, and they're so pigmented, and there's such a range of colors. I think there's about 26 or something, but these are my favorites here that I put aside to show you. This one here is my ultimate favorite. It's in the shade Myth, and you would have seen me use it in quite a few tutorials lately. I'm wearing it on my inner corner today. There it is swatched on my hand. As you can see, it's like reflective and beautiful. It looks like the most pigmented champagne eyeshadow ever. I love that one. I've also been loving this gold one. It's the shade After the Disco, and I'm wearing that on my lower lash line too today. It's just so good. These all just look like the most crazy pigmented eyeshadows, and they're so creamy. The plain black one, of course, is amazing. It's what I'm wearing on my waterline today. Like, look at that. I just touched my hand. I can't like draw a straight line. I'm gonna look at the viewfinder. That was my attempt, but they're so creamy. This one's the shade Opulence, and it's an amazing like cranberry red shade. And the other one I've been loving is the shade Taupe, and it's just incredible for like the lower lash line. You could even use these all over your lid. I just like using them for the lower lash line especially because they're so skinny. I don't know the exact price of these because I was lucky enough to receive them for PR, but I'll link the website down below. I don't think they're going to break the bank. I'm just going to go in the order I have these laid out on my desk. It's not really in like categorical order, but we'll just go with it. This is the British Rose Body Shop moisturizer. It's called Instant Glow Body Essence. It's basically one of the like body milks. So it's not body butter, it's in a squirty dispenser. This is the best moisturizer I have ever used in my life. And that is a big claim, but holy crap, this stuff is incredible. I know this is out now because they're bringing it out for Mother's Day, so it should still be around. I don't know if their regular body milks have this formula because I've never tried one of their body milks, but let's hope because I think this is a limited edition fragrance. Firstly, let's address the scent because I'm not a huge rose fan, but it honestly smells like, this is a sneak peek, one of the perfumes I'm going to show you. This is Versace Yellow Diamond. It smells like a floral perfume, like it's very fresh. It's not like heavy musky rose, if you know what I'm saying. So it's totally bearable. I actually like the smell. Makes me smell so fresh and like sophisticated and elegant. I just put a tiny bit on my arm, so that's what it looks like. Unfortunately, the camera's not going to pick up. It's got very tiny iridescent kind of shimmers through it, which you can't actually see on your skin. It's not like a shimmer lotion or anything, but it's called Instant Glow Body Essence, and I feel like it gives you like an iridescent kind of sheen to your skin. But look how fast and easy this is to blend in. Like, that's literally it. It's blended in. Oh, it smells so good. It's so easy to blend. It almost feels like a silicone primer. I've been loving using it on my hands and stuff before I fake tan because it absorbs so fast. You don't get like a greasy hand inside your tan mitt, if you guys ever have that problem. I just love it because you can just whip it on, you smell amazing. The smell isn't so overpowering that it's like heavy rose. It absorbs right away, your skin goes so smooth. It's just like everything I could ever want in a moisturizer. Next I have my Murell lipsticks. I've been using these to death this month. You guys know I've been a long time fan of these, but this month it's been kind of transitioning from summer into autumn in New Zealand, and my whole body has just been like dry and itchy, hence all the moisturizing products you'll be seeing. These lipsticks are just the bomb if you have dry lips. They honestly nourish your lips. It's unreal. The one I'm wearing today is called number 18 Sugar Rush. Like, look at this color. These are natural lipsticks. The price point's pretty good, I think. Like, for New Zealanders, they're cheaper than say a MAC lipstick. If you are overseas, which by the way they do ship internationally, I checked, they're probably a bit more on the pricey side. I think they're about like 30 New Zealand dollars. Because I'm not from another country, I don't really know comparatively if that's like super expensive or not, but I honestly think they're worth it, particularly if you have sensitive or dry lips. It feels like you're putting on a lovely natural lip balm, like your lips feel instantly soothed. They don't show up any dry patches on your lips, but at the same time they give such an opaque bright color. Also want to point out they do smell cinnamony, which I love because I love cinnamon, but if you didn't like cinnamon, maybe stay away from them because they do smell quite strong of cinnamon. These are my little babies, and it's also really cool that these are made in New Zealand. Like regardless of where they were made, I would love them anyway, but it's not often us people in New Zealand have something cool to be like, oh, this is actually amazing and it's made in New Zealand. So very cool. I'll link the website down below. No, this isn't sponsored, nothing in this video is sponsored. I just seriously love these. I just love how they're actually good for your lips. Like, you don't feel like crap at the end of the day when you take your makeup off, and they're so smooth and creamy and pigmented and just... Next thing I wanted to mention is my face wash and eye cream. I'm kind of grouping these together because they're from the same brand. These are from Oxygen, which is also a New Zealand brand. This is a foaming cleanser. They have a few different types. I think they have one for women and one for teens. And I'm using the teen one, even though I'm technically a woman, but my skin is still acne prone, so I go for the teen wash. Obviously I use it every day, so I felt like it deserved a mention, and I really enjoy it. I don't use exfoliating scrubs or cleansers anymore because I do use my Clarisonic at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, and I find this really nice and gentle to pair with it. It works into a gentle foam, but it's nothing too stripping or intense, but at the same time it makes my face feel really nice and clean. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just really good, and I think it has been helping my skin clear up. My skin's been a lot better recently. And then the eye cream from the same brand is just called eye cream. Sometimes they have like special names, you know. This one's just called eye cream, and it's made with avocado and organic hops for all skin types. This is under the like women range, but I was previously using the Kiehl's one, which was really nice. It also had avocado in it, but I think it was a little bit rich for my under eye area, because I don't actually get dry skin to the point where it flakes or anything. And I did have a few little milias that popped up around my eyes, and since I've been using this, they've actually like dropped off. I just think it was too rich for my skin and kind of overhydrated it, if you know what I mean. Whereas this one is nice and thin, but it's still hydrating enough, almost plumps my eyes, and yeah, it's certified organic and stuff. I just really like this brand. It seems to work very well for my skin. Like I've said in other videos, natural products are the way to go, I think, for my skin anyway. For my fragrance this month, I've been loving the Versace Yellow Diamond Eau de Toilette. I have the 50 mils. The packaging makes it look like it's a lot bigger because the lid is like bigger than the actual perfume, which I will admit made me laugh when I first got it, but I do like the packaging now. It's got like a little Versace symbol up here and quite nice. I just double checked, and you can still buy this on like Sephora, the official Versace website, etc. So I'm sure it's available everywhere. I just wasn't sure if it was limited edition or not because I have had it for about a year or so. You definitely need to go and smell it before you buy it, as with any fragrance, but it's got notes of pear and orange, and then it's got like freesia and some more kind of musky notes as well. It's very sophisticated, but it's really nice. So definitely go smell it if you love kind of sophisticated scents that aren't too heavy. I wanted to mention my Milani, the Multitasker face powder, because I just reach for this all the time. It's just a drugstore powder, and I got it off Beauty Joint, I believe, which I'll link down below. I've actually hit pan on it. Hit pan today. It was a sad time. It's got like a little mirror and everything underneath. Sorry if that blinded you. And it did have a sponge, obviously. Whoa, that's like a mirror as well. I never realised that. Mind blown. I think it's very comparable to MAC Studio Fix powder, so definitely give it a go if you enjoy MAC Studio Fix. I actually reach for this more than my MAC Studio Fixes. It just works a lot better into my skin, and you don't have to be as careful with it. You know, some powders, if you go too heavy in a certain area, it kind of makes like a circular blob, and you're like crap, and you have to blend it out. This doesn't do that. It's just really simple and easy to blend in, plus it's drugstore, and I reach for it all the time, so I thought I would mention that. If anyone's wondering, I have the shade 02 Light Medium. Next product I wanted to mention is my Trilogy Everything Balm. I just keep this on my bedside table, and I use it all the time. I only got this probably about a month ago, so used it all through March. It is such a good product. I totally prefer this over like pore ointment and all that kind of stuff. You can use this on everything. I use it every night on my lips just to keep them nice and moisturized, but I also have used it on mosquito bites. I used it on my eyebrow tattoos when they were healing. Really cute little tin. and it lasts forever. Like I haven't even made a dent in it and I've used it for a bazillion things. Another natural product I wanted to really quickly talk about, I feel like I'm taking so long so I'll just skip through, but this is the Desert Essence Natural Tea Tree Oil and Neem toothpaste. I don't even know what neem is, but I know what tea tree oil is and that's why I bought it. It's got essential oils in it, it's fluoride free, SLS free, gluten free. If you were like celiac, I guess that would be important to you. I got this off iHerb and I've just been loving it. I took a break from my whitening toothpaste. My wisdom teeth are starting to come through, so I felt like using a whitening toothpaste, especially for that long, I should probably like, you know, take a break and use something a bit more antibacterial with tea tree, because my teeth are starting to kill me and I have not even got my x-rays done yet, so it's going to be a while before I can get them out. This is so great. It's been soothing my gums. It's really nice. Gives me like a deep clean. My teeth never feel furry like throughout the day. Gives me fresh breath. I've been really liking it. I don't think I'll actually go back to a supermarket toothpaste besides my whitening toothpaste if I need to whiten my teeth. Just thought I'd recommend it. Really random thing to put in my favorites, I know, but hey, everyone needs to brush their teeth. NARS Sheer Glow, talked about it a lot of times, but it has been what I've been reaching for. That sentence seemed like it had too many has-beens, but I've been reaching for this a lot. It's what I'm wearing today. It just matches my body really well, has a nice finish, good coverage, just the bomb. I use the shade Light 4 or Deauville, if anyone's wondering. And to wrap up the makeup products, something super expensive, this is the Cheek to Chic. That took me a lot of tries to say. Swish and Pop blusher, and this is the shade Love is the Drug. Everyone says it looks like a nipple, which it kind of does. It's like a sunburned boob though. Like whose skin is that pink? Anyway, off topic, it's a really gorgeous shade. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today with quite a light hand, but it's so pretty. It gives a really nice sheen to the cheeks, which you wouldn't expect because it looks quite matte in the pan. The packaging is divine. It reminds me of my grandma's old makeup. I think it's supposed to be very retro, but she used to have compact powders and little gold lipsticks and stuff, and they look just like the Charlotte Tilbury cosmetics because I have a few of their lipsticks and stuff too. And it's just very nostalgic. I really like the packaging, so if you are one who likes to splurge on high-end products, definitely check this blush out. It's the only shade I've tried, so I can't speak for the other shades, but this one is so beautiful on the cheeks. Then I thought I'd add in some random stuff because I always get comments on my favorites like, oh, could you please link your Spotify, or like, what music have you been liking? And I was just like, why am I an idiot? Like, I never include other random stuff, so now's the time for that. I wanted to quickly mention these organic candy drops. I didn't want to mention like really boring food. I feel like this is kind of fun. I got these off iHerb. The other half of the bag is in like a little clear ornamental jar in our kitchen, and they're just so good to have there. When people are around and they're leaving, they just grab a mint. I keep some in my handbag in the car. And these are actually quite good for you. They're by Yum Earth Organics. These are just made from organic rice syrup and then natural flavors like peppermint oils and stuff. They're not really bad for you at all. They don't taste super sweet. Taste like peppermint tea if you guys like peppermint herbal tea. They give you that kind of fresh breath, and it's nice to have something to suck. I heard how that sounded before I said it, but it's true. You know, sometimes you don't want to have a herbal tea, you want to actually like have a lolly. I also wanted to mention these just because I feel like you guys are my friends. The majority of you are girls, and I saw these in my cupboard when I was getting the mints, and I was like, you know what? I should tell them about these because I've gotten so many friends onto these. Basically, urinary tract infections are a bitch. Most girls get them at least once, and it's just not a fun time, especially if you're busy, you're traveling, you don't want to have to go to the doctors like a walk-in clinic and get antibiotics for it. It costs so much money. Obviously go to the doctors if it's bad, that's not what I'm trying to say, but you know those like Ural sachets and stuff, they taste so bad. These work just as well. These are from Now Foods, and they're the cranberry, minnows and probiotic drink sachets. They just look like this, the little drink sachets. They taste really good. They just taste like cranberry juice, and they've got probiotics in them, which is good for like a bacterial balance and stuff in your body. And they've got cranberry, and if you just scull one of these down and then have a few more glasses of water, if you're feeling a urinary tract infection coming on, they will honestly get rid of it. And yeah, sorry if you find that really awkward for me to talk about, but I just wanted to share them because they're honestly so good, like so convenient. I haven't had one this month, like I haven't had one in a while, but I went through a stage a few years ago where I got a lot of UTIs just for like no reason, and these are fabulous. So random mention, but it might help some of you out. I'll link them down below if you want to check them out. My favorite clothing item this month has been this All About Eve leather jacket. I've been wearing it so much. It's so easy to just chuck on. I have a longer leather panel jacket, like it's kind of got a furry grey marl fabric and then like leather kind of collar and stuff, but I didn't have a full all over leather jacket. All About Eve, I think they have at lots of surf shops and stuff like that, or you can probably get them online. I got this from a boutique in New Plymouth. It's called Blackbird Boutique. It's on Devon Street for those of you who live here, and it's just such a good leather jacket to chuck on. I'll try it on for you. I'm not wearing a bra, so don't mind that. Probably can't even tell. That's what it looks like. It's just so handy to like chuck on with everything. I love it. Goes with like any outfit. I like this draping here too. I feel like it gives it more of a like interesting details. And lastly, for songs, I will actually link my Spotify down below because I get people asking me about it all the time. And I had to make a new Spotify because nobody could find me. And I don't know what it is about R&B, but I love R&B music. You probably wouldn't guess it about me, but I do. I love R&B, so don't follow me on Spotify if you don't like R&B music. So it's pretty much my whole playlist, but if you are interested, I will show you some of my favorite songs. I'll link all these songs down below too if you want to go listen. The first one I've been loving is Back to Sleep Remix. You guys have probably all heard of this. It's Chris Brown, Back to Sleep, but it's got Usher and Zayn in it. It's amazing. Taking a short fan break because my neighbour is getting her mail. So don't want her to have to listen to this R&B music. My neighbours are pensioners. I don't think they'd appreciate it. So I'm just having a fan break. I've also been loving the song Stress No More by Justin Love. Justin Love, I get it. His name's Justin Love. Oh, this song's really good. It's the Waves remix and it's got Mr. Probs, Chris Brown and T.I. in it. It feels like I'm drowning. This song's really good. This is called Woe Dan and it's by John Hart and JMG. Oh, and this song. Everyone would know this song. But I love this song. And if you still like Fifth Harmony either, but this is quite cool because it's got Ty Dolla $ign in it. I like the beat of it. Just one more. I love this song by Western. I think that's how you say it. W-S-T-R-N, and it's called Into. The camera just stopped recording, so I feel like that's the universe telling me to stop lip syncing to Spotify alone in my room. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you had a good month of March, and as always let me know in the comments what your favourite of the month was. Have a fantastic day and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye! Hey again guys, so I'm back again with another video. This is a festival inspired video, so I did the hair look